Hello, world. As you may or may not know, I am Thorin, son of Thompson, the writer of Sky of Crimson Flame. And recently we had a Kickstarter for this game. And tonight I am taking 5 of the backers who pledged at the highest tier through the slaughterhouse. Will they make it? Will they survive? I don't know. I don't care. I hope not. But first and foremost, I want you to know that you can still pre-order this game. Sky of Crimson Flame, Blights of the Eastern Forest. Get the sweet Dungeon Synth cassette tape and digital download. Look at that. My goodness. Beautiful. That you were just listening to before the session started. Now, without further delay, assuming people can still hear me, Elena, yes? All right, great. Let us bring in our contestants for Sky of Crimson Flame. They're on screen. All right. Wave to the world, everyone. So, in no particular order, let's introduce these guys. Jorge, introduce yourself and your 0 level players.
Okay, name's Jorge Sanchez, and I'm going to be playing, we have here a guild beggar named Felbert. We have a tax collector named Isaac, and then we have 2 halfling haberdashers. They're brothers, called Nina and Nino.
Nice. And I believe you said something about they were competing with each other in the village to see who was the better haberdasher.
Exactly. Yes. They want to know which one's the best of the haberdashers in town.
They're not going to backstab one another during this game, are they?
That's why they're carrying scissors.
All right, Scott, let's introduce you.
Hi, hello. My name is Scott Core, and today I'll be playing 4-0 levels. Throbbing Red Bear, a weaver. Burmis Thogan, a costermonger. Ari Ballon, a confidence artist, and Bosef Jazzlegate, a gong farmer.
Nice. Oh, we have a gong farmer, everybody. All right. Jake.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jake, and I'm going to be playing Chip the Quick. He's a woodcutter. Sludge the Tempted, my gravedigger. Guarded Grolin, my dwarven chestmaker. And finally, Tough Tina, my orphan.
Tough Tina. All right. Mr. Lefebvre. George.
Oh, that's me. Hi, I'm George Lefebvre. I'm going to be playing an urchin named Jareth, a butcher named Barry, a dwarven miner named Rockback, and a cut purse named Patches, because of course.
All right, Patches. And last but not least, Mr. Tiger Wizard himself.
Hello, it is I, Tiger Wizard. I'm very happy to be here today, playing some games with everybody. My first chopping block 0 level is going to be Pick Astley. He's a locksmith extraordinaire. Next up, we've got Papa Yaya, a costermonger. Seems like he's a fruit salesman of some kind. Next, we have a dwarven herder by the name of Brisket Curlybeard. And last, but certainly not least, our rice farmer, Saki Jones.
Saki Jones. All right. Well, before we begin, I just want to thank all of you guys for backing the Kickstarter when you did, and at the highest tier. So that's why you're here today, and I appreciate all my backers for supporting the Kickstarter. And I can't wait to show it off to you guys, because there is so much artwork in this. Every page, there's artwork on every page, basically, which is something you don't get from every adventure module. But we're doing it here, and that's why it's kind of delayed. But I digress. Let us continue with the story. So, in the second printing of Sky of Crimson Flame, there's a new mechanic called the Crimson Die, and what that does is when your 0 level character dies, you can opt to spend 1d3 luck points for any of your surviving characters and roll on the Crimson Die. And this this could either be a bane or a boon for your character. So, for instance, you could gain +1 to any ability score, or maybe a couple of cherub headbats or spawned suddenly. So give or take. So whenever a character dies, you have that option. The next thing, I'm being told that on these Twitch sessions there are points that you can spend. The audience can. And what were those again, Elena? You can just talk to me and I'll say the same thing. So you can get a player buff for +1 for 800 player points, or 1,000 points. They can get a player reroll of any die, be it. Oh, you can choose to give it to me or the players. How exciting! Always choose me.
Yeah, or just wait until we roll a roll really well, and they'll be like, "Oh no, re-roll that one."
Reroll.
Yeah,
reroll.
yeah.
Indeed.
Bumbles
I like
for
it.
everybody.
I like the way you think.
All right, so let us begin. And I will read the opening text. It began with the disappearance of Belessa, the raven-haired beauty with jade-colored eyes. Then others began to vanish. One by one, friends, loved ones, and finally the children screamed out in the night and were lost. In vain you helped in the search, but no trace nor track could be found. Now, as the horn moon rises, a thunderous sound ripples across the night sky, and in its wake, a crimson star ignites in the east. Remembering the legends of screaming witch lights that blazed and danced across the night sky, the village elders have determined those stolen must have been taken to the ancient keep, a place of dread that lies hidden within the bowels of the dark forest known as the Eastern Forest. And why is that, Tiger?
Because it's to the east.
Wow. He
Yep.
figured that out during our playtest, like halfway through.
If you look at the way
Yes,
the
it
thing
did.
is drawn, right? The way that it's
all right, we're not getting to that.
presented.
All right. You here now are the only brave souls the village of Reed could muster. How pathetic. It's up to you to save those who have been taken and stop whatever evil now dwells in that accursed structure of yours. Together, you steel yourselves as you enter the Eastern Forest. Now is a good time to roll on a new table for the second printing called the Who's Missing table. So, this is going to be a person that either collectively your characters, each of your characters, are looking for, or maybe just one person. So, Jake, let's start with you. Give me a 1d12 roll followed by a 1d3 roll.
All right, 1d12, 5, and a 2 on the d3.
All right, you're looking for Odan, and they are a carpenter, and they are either a brother or a sister to someone in your party. And the die just went on the ground. Oh God!
Reroll.
Oh, I'm keeping it.
4.
All right, and they are number 9 on the chart, which I will not tell you what that is. That is where they are to be found. All right, Scott, let's go with you.
Sure. A 12. I rolled a 6.
A 6, and now give me a D3 roll.
1.
All right. Alhund is who you're looking for. And they're a blacksmith. And it's your third cousin, twice removed. And I can't tell you this part. Okay.
But know that it is known.
it is known. All right, George, go ahead.
A 12
A 12 and a D3, please.
and a D3. You got it, Mon Frere. That'll be a 9 and a 3.
All right, you're looking for Sarah.
Sarah.
Yes, and she's a farmer, and she owes you money,
Yeah,
which
she
is why you're
does.
going out there.
Damn it. Where's my money?
Sarah, I will go to the ends of the earth to get my dollar back.
What kind of a farmer is Sarah? She's not a rice farmer, is she?
Indeed. Maybe they know each other.
I don't know, George. What kind of farmer is she?
I'm gonna say rice farmer. I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Sarah and Saki Jones, they go way back in the rice farming industry.
Yeah,
They're all into those long grains.
Saki Jones sounds like he owes people money too.
That's fair.
He probably owes several of your characters money, George.
This is
you
also
know the
probably
feeling.
true.
You would probably run away too if you owed as much money.
Yeah.
All right, Jorge.
Yep. 12 and 3.
12 and 3. Okay. You're
No.
looking for...
Let me. Those are the I throw, right?
Yes,
yes.
So
yes.
it's 6 and 3.
6 and 3. Okay, you're looking for Edward. And Edward is a stonemason in the village of Reed, and he's your best friend.
Aw,
Aw.
Oh.
Ah, wow.
Buddy.
What a guy.
we gotta get your friend.
Okay. And
that
Tiger.
scumbag that owes me money.
I'm Tiger. I'm gonna roll a D12 and then I'm gonna roll a D3. There's a D3. Okay, it's an 8 on the 12 and a 1 on the 3.
You're looking for Bruna. And Bruna is a weaver.
Yeah.
And
I'm also looking for Sarah, the rice farmer.
I just want it to be known.
and Bruna is just a friend, not your best friend though, just a friend.
Yeah. Got it.
And,
Bruna, the
Talking,
weaver.
but you're not really talking.
Yeah.
It's complicated.
All right. So you guys have left the village. The elders gathered you together, said, "Hey, we think they're probably in this ancient keep, way off in the forest. That's where we suspect everybody's been stolen. So head out that way." So as you head into the forest, the pines sway eerily in the waning moonlight, and from their branches hail strange bulbous shapes that whine and flutter the treetops in a queer fashion. After about 30 minutes travel up the old overgrown road, a herd of deer rush past you, heading in the opposite direction. So stricken with panic were the creatures that they paid you little heed. So our guy with the highest luck score, Jorge, that's one of your characters.
Nino, yeah.
Nino, yes. Give me a luck check. So roll a d20, and you're gonna try to roll under your luck score.
Okay. That's 10. Looking for under 14, so we're good.
All right. So
we good, I hope.
you guys are on edge, as you're going through the forest. So you're not surprised when all of a sudden, from between the trees emerge several staggering figures, their bodies gleaming wet and black in the moonlight. So it is time for some initiative.
Woohoo.
And now's the time for anyone to spend some money for me to re-roll the one I just rolled.
There you go.
No, that's fine.
Please.
Please.
All right. So we're rolling just a d20, a flat d20, for all your characters. And then whenever I run funnels, I only allow 2 of the 4 characters to go during a round. Otherwise, it gets silly and overcomplicated. So, Jorge, what'd you roll?
Question. One of my characters has a -1 in initiative.
Don't worry about that. You're just
Okay.
rolling a flat. Until they all die, that won't count.
Okay. 7.
7. All right. Tiger.
Tiger Wizard, heavy hitter here with a 17.
Ooh.
Oh.
Mr. George.
That'll be a 13.
Okay. Jake.
Coming in behind Tiger with a 16.
Nice.
Mm.
All rolling
And
high.
Scott.
And it looks like I got a nat 20.
Yeah.
Wow.
That'll probably be the
Man.
highest roll of the night. Everything usually is below 10 after that for me.
All right. Starting off with a bang. Okay,
Indeed.
so let's see. We got so you see at least 6 of these figures emerging, and
Excuse me, Judge.
they-
As I recall, they were black and wet. Is that right?
they were wet and gleaming. Their bodies gleaming wet and black in the moonlight. They appear
Disgusting.
humanoid, and they're just sort of running wildly towards you. So, Mr. Hot Roller Scott, which of your 2 characters are emerging in this combat, and what are they doing?
So Ari Balin will step forward with his dagger and attack the nearest one coming towards him.
All right. Give me a swing.
All right. And that is a 9.
All right.
With modifier 10 total.
Okay, that your swing cleaves into him. So roll some damage.
D4. This one. 4 damage.
Damage. All right. What kind of weapon is that?
Dagger +1 from strength modifier.
Okay, cool. So you got to get in close. You run up and you just stab this thing, and as you get closer, you realize that this is a person whose entire body has been flayed, and they're just grimacing at you. And as you run your blade into them, they whisper these words, "Sweet burning," before they collapse and die.
Sweet burning.
Sweet burning.
Mm.
All right. Your second character.
All right. That'd be Bosef Jazagate, the Gong Farmer,
All right.
with an 18.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hitting with his trowel as a dagger for a 2.
2. All right. So yeah, this dirty gong-ridden trowel that's going to cause an infection. Just you slide it right in between his rib cage and do 2 damage. And somebody there.
Indeed. Or was there?
Yeah, a phantom appears. All right, and this guy he says something weird as you're sliding your blade or your trowel between his ribs, and he's like, "Atma conjure." It doesn't make any sense to you. All right, next in initiative order is Tiger.
Yes. So this will be Sake Jones's finest and
Old
possibly last.
Saki Jones.
Yes. His best and possibly final moment as he grasps his pitchfork with 2 hands and runs to aid. But what's your character's name, Scott? The one that just attacked?
Bosef Jazagate.
Bosef. Yeah. Bosef Jazz Hands. And he will leap to your side and drive the pitchfork into the injured screaming man. You didn't finish him off, right? He's still
No, he's still alive.
yeah. Well, let's see if we can do something about that.
Is there any more gibberish coming from his mouth?
There's a lot of gibberish, but nothing you can pick up on.
I'm
Seems
rolling
quite
a
mad.
d20 and a modifier of nothing, so I rolled a 10 to hit.
A 10 will hit. He doesn't have any flesh after all.
That's
So-
a bummer for him.
That'll do her.
Looks like a d8 of damage, and I rolled a 4.
Oh, all right. Your pitchfork
Wonderful.
just gores him completely, and so much so that my pencil broke. And
Jesus Christ.
oh, my
Man.
God.
What a
And,
roll.
intestines just spill out and wrap around like spaghetti on your pitchfork. It's a beautiful and grisly sight.
Yes.
Your second
And
character, Mr. Tiger.
that doesn't finish him off.
No, it does finish him off. He goes down.
So Saki Jones will say, It's about time as he skewers the creature to the ground.
Nobody paid for that
It's-
yet.
Yeah, it's a fork joke. You can have that one for free. All right, next up, Papa Yaya will spring forward off of the trail towards one of these glistening, skinless ghouls and attack with a knife as dagger. Looks like he's got a -1. Let's see what happens here. Well, it rolled a 15, so 14. will
Hey,
hit, I
wow.
believe.
That'll do some
And-
damage.
It's gonna do 1d4 -1 points of damage. So 3 -1, he'll do 2 points of damage.
Okay, this guy is still standing.
And he'll be like,
And
"You
he's-
take
he's-
this, you skinless bastard!" And sorry, you skinless jerk! And stab him with a knife.
It's okay. I think that word's is okay.
Dude, I feel like that
Ye,
that qualifies.
ye old.
It means you've got a illegitimate parentage.
I mean, they had a sword called the bastard sword. I feel
It's true.
like
It's true. I think we can say that word as many times as we want.
All right,
Um,
that's
No
my
one's
turn.
stopping us. All right. Next.
exactly.
All right. Uh-oh. Red flag on the play by Elena. Jake.
All right.
Sorry, Judge.
Coming in are Chip the Quick and Tough Tina. They will both go after the same uninjured blade man.
Okay.
Chip's gonna roll a 6 to hit with his hand axe.
All right.
And Tough Tina's coming in with a 13, wielding her club.
All right. The 13 hits. So let's see some damage.
2 points of damage.
2 points. Whack! Right against the skull or the kneecap. I don't know. How tall is Tina?
I'd say she's probably average size, so yeah.
Okay. I didn't know she was a halfling or something. I forgot. Cool. So yeah, whack against the skull, and he just like bricks over. And
All you need to know about Tina is she's hella tough.
That's
Yeah.
right.
it's true.
Accurate.
All right, George.
That's me. Alrighty. Rockback and Patches are gonna kind of take the field on this one. They're gonna go after the ones Jake were just after. Give him a little helping hand. Rockback is gonna attack with his pick. That'll be 17.
All right. 17 will do some damage.
That'll be a 1d4 plus dose. That'll be a
This
5.
is you're going after one of the uninjured ones that no
No,
one's
no, no,
attacked
the-
so far.
The ones Jake was just his
Ah,
guys were just
okay.
after.
How much
The one-
damage did you do?
The one Tough Tina just
5.
roughhoused.
Indeed. Yes. Cracking
right, that one-
skulls.
That one goes down.
Delicious. And then Patches is gonna come in dagger style. That's 15.
Yeah, you know it hits.
Girl, you know. That'll be a 3 for damage.
3
Uh,
will take that guy down as well.
Okay, perfect. I love it. So that'll be 4 left standing, if I'm correct.
It's almost like as soon as you kill them, they're almost like relieved. They're like happy to be put down.
Hey, but I
Um,
would be too if I had no more flesh.
Yeah, you know, it happens. All right, there's 2 more standing so far that you see.
2 more. Okay.
Or hey,
So the 2 characters acting is going to be Filbert and Isaac.
All right.
First one's going to be Filbert, and he's going to look at you all like, "What the hell's wrong with you guys? You murdered hobos?" And he's going to try to stand like in front of one of these things and talk to it like, "Friend, what's happened? Are you fine?" And he brings out his water skin and kind of like offers water to one of this figures that just came out that seems to be in pain.
okay. And what's the other character doing?
Oh, so and then Isaac brings out his longsword clumsily, like he doesn't know what to do with it, right? So he's kind of just like waving it around and maybe even attacking one of the remaining baddies.
Okay, we'll go ahead and take a swing there. with his
Okay,
clumsy
let's,
longsword.
yeah, with so that's -3. So let's go. It's a 2.
All right, a 2
Perfect.
misses.
Right, he's clumsy. It's just like,
Fantastic.
"Oh,
So
whoa."
so the one that he went up to and offered the water skin, he just smacks it out of your hand and attacks you.
no.
There's nothing in their eyes, no recognition or anything. So because you're such an open mark, I'm going to allow myself to roll one higher on the dice chain.
Oh no.
Gas.
That's right.
Someone had to die first, right?
Let's see. Ooh, but the D24 didn't do me much justice. I only rolled a 7.
Nope.
So that misses. So he smacks it out, and you're probably like stumbling back. Whoa! So that's why he misses. The other one.
I look at the murder hobos. Filbert looks at all of you and like, okay, you can go ahead and kill him.
And the second one will be attacking the one that your other character with the short sword.
Okay. Yeah, Isaac.
And that's going to be an 11. Does that hit?
Yes. He's got an AC.
All right, Isaac. These claw-like hands. The flesh are just ripped back, and the bones are just peering through, scratching at your face and neck. You take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
And at that same time, 2 more rip out through the forest. And
all right.
Who's got the lowest luck scores here amongst the people that have gone amongst your characters?
Saki Jones is sitting at a 9.
11 for my guys.
10 for my 2.
So this is interesting. Nino is the one with the 14, right?
Uh-huh.
He's a pretty lucky halfling haberdasher, and his sister Nina has a 4.
Delightful.
Oh.
All right, so it sounds like old Sake and Nina are gonna get it. So let's see here. For Sake, that's 11.
Oh, 11 is going to hit mightily, sir.
All right, so coming up behind him, kind of like grasping on, like Gollum sneaking up on Sam. 2 points of damage.
Oh, that will lay him out. He is quite dead, sir.
All right, his throat gets ripped out. And that is our first X, Elena, on the board.
As he falls to the ground, blood gurgling out of his fresh, ripped open throat, he screams, I didn't have enough skin in the game. Couldn't help it, sorry.
Waka waka.
All right, and Nino. That is a dirty 20.
How do you want to do this?
I'll just it's just gonna be a regular roll of the die. I'm not gonna do you.
I mean, it's 1 HP, so.
Oh well.
Oh wow.
Well, I'm still gonna roll. I want to see how much damage.
How much overkill you got?
Oh, all right. So this is as high of a roll as these guys can do. So he just comes up on her and just like bites down into her breaking his teeth and breaking open her skull at the same time to get at her brain and just bites into her skull. So she is down. All right, that's another one.
Dropping like flies.
I know.
All right. So back to the start of the round. Scott, your 2 characters.
So I guess Aerie will move to attack the creature eating the halfling.
Okay.
So sorry, Jorge.
What was that? Sorry.
I said I'm so sorry about your halfling.
No, that's fine. That's
16 plus 1. Yep, 17.
17 will hit. Let's see some damage.
4.
Notice nobody's crying about Saki Jones because he owed everybody so much money. They're like, that worthless layabout. Glad to see him laid out.
A total of 2 for damage.
Total of 2 for damage. Okay.
And then Bosef, I guess, will go attack the remaining creature eating Saki as well.
Okay. Well, that one is still up. The one you just hit is still up, so you could go attack that same one.
Okay, we'll attack the same one then. 11.
11 will hit.
For 2.
2. All right. So he he looks up from eating the brains of the halfling and then
It's a
just
very, very light meal.
and just gets annihilated by your weapon. Kind of like grimacing, smiling with all brains all over their face. All right. Who is next? We
believe
got
it's me.
Tiger. It
Yeah,
is.
okay. So we have, is it correct that we have one more flesh eater, fleshless?
Yeah,
flesh eater?
there are 3 currently in the
3
forest.
Oh, what about running? Like, does anybody think running is a good idea?
I don't know. We're doing pretty good.
You technically,
All right, Brisket Curly Beard will scoop up the dropped pitchfork from the corpse of Saki Jones and try to stab the one that is right next to him.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Thank you. Ooh, it's a 17. Big numbers. What is that? D8? Yeah. Okay. Oh, let's see what his wait. He's a dwarf. He's got no modifier.
Okay.
And that's 8 on the D8 of damage.
Oh,
Oh my.
just splatter that guy.
Woohoo!
Huzzah.
And I guess Papa Yaya will the costermonger will start fumbling around for his dagger. He's like reaching into his pockets. Lemons and bananas are falling everywhere. He's like, oh, I've got it somewhere. And he pulls out a dagger and he'll go and try to stab one of the remaining 2.
All right. Give me a luck check
Oh, dear.
for Papa Yaya.
Papa Yaya has a 13 luck.
Okay.
Delightful.
And I rolled an 8, so I'm good, right?
Okay. Yes, you are good. All right. I was going to make you actually stab him with a banana.
He can maybe he can dual wield, one with the knife, one with the banana. Let's see what I can-
Yeah. You can
All
shoot
right.
him out like the cartoon characters do.
Yeah.
Heck,
All right. So we've got a knife here as a dagger, and that's going to be a D4. Oh, he's got a thing. He's got a Hawkeye lucky sign, so maybe he can shoot bananas at people. All right, here we go with that D4 of damage. It's 1 minus 1.
So just the 1.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh
1
my
damage.
goodness.
You just gotta like prick him. He doesn't know what to do with it.
Mhm.
I'm not used to something that's not a banana. All right, Jake, you're up.
All right, Chip the Quick is feeling a little down on himself since he hasn't killed any of these things yet. He's going to go after the remaining one that has not been damaged and roll a 9 to hit.
A 9 does not hit. Unless you want to spend some luck points.
I'll spend a little luck
Okay.
on my boy. Make that an even 10.
All right, that'll do it.
Bring in his hand axe and rolling 5 points of damage.
5 points. All right, that will slaughter that guy.
Right in the chest.
Yeah. Stuck, just breaks his bones to pieces right into the heart. And
All right, we still have
Real
one
boys.
remaining.
1 remaining.
All right, Tough Tina's gonna take her club and try to
Tough Tina.
put this thing down. But she's gonna roll a 6. Probably slipped on some
Uh-oh.
brains.
Oh no.
Oh, dear.
Yep. Or a banana that fell
Or
out
a
of that
banana.
dude's pocket.
Oh, I'm so sorry about the bananas everywhere.
All right.
I don't find combat very appealing.
Good on potassium.
George?
It's good. It's good.
It's up to you
All right.
to finish off this encounter.
All righty. Rockback is going to come in pitchfork style. Yeah, pitchfork style. or I'm sorry, pick as a club.
Hmm.
Is what it is, not a pitchfork. 14.
Oh, mining. 14 will hit.
Delightful. And that'll be 3 points of damage. Good.
3 points will kill it. Completely dead. Blah!
Perfect.
And you know, as you hit that pick into their wherever you do their body, they're like, thank you.
He's a dwarf. I'm gonna say waist high. Just like,
groin shot.
not groin shot, like hip. Just like
Hmm.
really just destroy their ability to walk.
Great.
Bummer.
All right. So after that encounter, suddenly the crimson star that ignited
Before
in
that
the
happens, Nino, as he sees the body of Nina there, he brings out his scissors, and he goes like, "You damn bastard!" and jumps on top of the creature that killed Nina, because he's like angry that it wasn't him that got the kill shot on his sister, right? And so he's like, "Oh!" stabs it, and then stands up, kind of looks at Nina, and then gives it like a little like a kick, like "Damn you!" and walks away.
I feel like the rest of us probably we would want to honor Nina, right? Nina the unlucky. Push old Saki down in a ditch
ridiculous.
and give Nina a proper burial, right?
Yeah,
I think
sure,
it's what he would have wanted.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can Nino take Nina's scissors? Like, it's like,
yeah. You
Ooh,
can
little
loot. You
scissors.
can loot your own characters.
oh, okay. So Nina's gonna loot Nina and just take her scissors, kind of like a trophy.
Mhm.
He finally beat her. He's the best haberdasher by default on the town.
That's right.
He's got a lot of mixed emotions here. He's angry.
Yes.
Now he's like, oh well, you know, I'm the best one in town.
Yep.
All right. So the crimson star sort of brightens in the east, flares up a little bit, and it may be time to continue your journey, as you're only halfway to the keep at this point in time. So
what's the brightness factor here? We're talking about illumination.
well,
daylight
it's
scale.
it's probably somewhere around color temperature is probably about 2800 Kelvin.
wow. Oh,
Yeah,
good
yeah,
grief.
but it's actually, you know, very bright because it's big. So the looms would probably be about 1,000 looms, I'd say.
I don't have sunglasses on my character sheet, but I would like to put them on
Just in case.
just in case. You never know. Protect your eyes.
Indeed.
All right.
What say you, fine fellows? Shall we proceed toward this?
Indeed.
This quite highly illuminated.
I got money I need.
That's true.
Onward.
That's true.
Yeah, damn you, Sarah. Now she's
Indeed.
the only rice farmer in town.
Exactly. Now she's got plenty of money to pay me back.
We want stir fry. We got to get Sarah back. We got to get Sarah back, or we're not getting any rice. All right.
All right.
You're gonna pay your
Heading-
taxes on that. Isaac is a tax collector. You're gonna pay your taxes on that, right? When Sarah pays
definitely.
you.
Yeah. Of course.
For sure. Okay.
Of course.
He shoots his sword clumsily.
All right, heading further east in the direction of the fiery red star. That's about 100,000 lumens, as we discussed.
Mhm.
So bright.
The forest soon thins out and stops at the edge of a cliff. And I believe we have an image of this cliffside, Elena, that we can pop up on the screen. 4 flayed forms hang crucified at the threshold of a natural stone bridge. And a horribly obese bat lands on one of the corpses and begins greedily gnawing away at the still dripping muscles. The stone bridge is roughly 60 feet across and leads to a rocky mount that forms the foundation on which the ancient keep looms. Its stone walls weathered and scarred with the erosion of time. Atop its high-standing tower, beyond the wall, you spot a silhouetted figure dancing in the crimson light of the falling star. and chanting voices carry over and echo into the valley below. All right, yes, on the screen right now, we can see the image from the map. All right,
Ghastly.
so Ghastly, what are you doing?
Are we seeing these crosses at the forefront of this bridge adorned with corpses?
Yes, they are flayed corpses, very much like the ones that you just battled, but they're not moving.
Is it chanting in a familiar language, or is
It's resonating so much that it's hard to understand what they're saying.
Do we recognize the bats as creatures that we would normally encounter, or are they unique? Have those always been there before?
I mean, there's always been bats around, but this one's like kind of really fat.
So this is kind of new.
Yeah, this is a big juicy bat. It's just like sitting on there like.
This ain't your mama's bat. Jareth is gonna start yelling at the figure dancing in the light and be like, Sarah! Sarah, is that you? I noticed you up there.
She's pretty far away, you know. She's a good 200-300 feet away from where you're at now. So
Well, that's why I'm
she
yelling.
can't hear you. Yeah, well, I understand, but she can't. Doesn't seem to be affecting the dancing.
Well, fine.
so? Nino got this letter, right? None of you guys know what it says.
Indeed. What does it say?
No, I'm not going to tell you,
Okay.
but I am going to ask the judge for something. Does Nino recognize this place?
No.
No. Okay.
Is the
No,
bat paying any attention to us?
No, it's very happy to have its little bloody treat there. Of the flayed corpse.
Yeah. So I'm going to send up good old Brisket Curlybeard to closer examine these flayed corpses on the crosses.
Okay. Describe closely examine.
Okay. So timidly inches his way towards the ghastly scene, looking to and fro, concern marked across his dwarven features. As he approaches, he pokes at it with his pitchfork to see if it is indeed dead or perhaps alive, like those encountered before.
I see. So as you are you approaching the one with the bat, or are you approaching the just one of
The
the
closest
ones that
one.
The closest one. All right. Well, let's just see. We'll roll a 1d4. One, it's the one with the bat. One. All right.
Excellent.
Nailed it.
It's nice knowing you.
All right. So as you get closer and you're poking, the bat sort of like turns its head, and you realize it's not a bat at all, but it's a baby head with these bat
It's
wings
not a bat at all. It's a
stitched to the
baby
side
head.
of its head. and at that same time, kind of like these ones fluttering around the screen right now, and it's like
I had a feeling that was coming. Yes. All
it
right.
was like, is what it does as it looks at you, and at that same time, the head of the flayed corpse pops off, and one by one, the other ones pop off, and their faces, the muscles of their faces and the skin that's still on there, opens up like wings, and they're like. And there's just these. Let's Elena, let's pull up that adult headbat image on the screen here. So these headbats pop up, and they've got these spinal cords connected, and they're like fluttering around, and now it's time for some more initiative. Nope, that's the wrong one.
It's still creepy.
It's the one I described, ma'am. With the spinal cord. Yes, it's there. It's there. No, I think it's named Tiger Wizard's Silly Drawing. And there it is.
Oh,
Look
dear.
at that.
Ooh.
The Tiger Wizard did this one.
Oh, weird.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Gross. Ew.
So yeah,
But
these four things.
But they're
Pop
still
up.
tied. They're still tied to the bodies, right?
No. The bodies
Oh.
are on the crosses. The heads just pop off with the
Okay,
spinal cord
completely.
attached.
So
Yeah.
but the
So now
spinal
they're-
cord is detached from the body,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Yep. So let's have another initiative roll, shall we?
Is it like a prehensile spinal cord? Like, is it moving around, or is it just kind of hanging
It
limp?
it is moving around. It's kind of like, like a, I don't know, a cattail
Oh.
up in the sky. So give me an initiative roll.
We got a 4.
Jorge, 4.
Yeah.
All right. Who else? Tiger, what you get?
12 for Tiger Wizard.
All right. George.
15.
Jake.
9.
9. Scott.
2.
And
Until it
me.
begins.
1.
Nope. Sorry.
Can I buy a reroll for you, Judge?
I will not accept it. 19. That's what I rolled. All right. So
My.
looks like the head bats are coming down. So they're flying around, and they kind of like zoom down with their spinal cord for like an impaling move.
Hmm.
And let's find out who I will attack. I'm just gonna roll randomly. George,
Of course.
I'm attacking I can't read my own writing. Number 4 on your character sheet.
Patches.
Patches. I should have known. Patches.
Should have known.
I should have known. All right, let's see if Patches gets it. Spinal spear attack.
Come on now.
And that is a 3, so I think it zooms by. He ducks out of the way. All right. Next up is Tiger.
What?
That's right. And it's going to be old Brisket.
Oh dear.
My God.
Good old Brisket. It was so nice knowing you.
Brisket, that's I only rolled a 7, so I think he might be okay too.
Oh, lives to make bad meat jokes another day.
All right, Jorge.
Oh.
We
I
are
only have
going...
I only have 3 characters.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna
No, I mean,
kill them
if you-
all eventually.
Yeah, but I don't know if you need to roll a D3 or a D4 or.
Don't you worry. Okay, I'm a professional.
Awesome. I'm just trying to help.
All right, Mr. Nino. Or is it Nina? No, it's Nino.
Nino.
It's
And
still
Nina's
up.
Nina
All right.
died.
Yes. Man, I'm rolling low. That's gonna be a 5.
No, sorry.
None of these guys are hitting. All
Well, the
right,
best haberdasher.
Scott.
Yeah.
Broseph is being attacked. Oh, this is a 12. Does that hit?
That absolutely hits.
Okay.
And thus passes
this-
both of.
So he gets impaled by the spine and takes 3 points of damage.
Ooh.
And that does it for him.
Oof.
Oh, he goes down.
I'm gonna
And
trace.
as he just falls, the momentum pushing him down into the dirt, this thing like curls on its spine and starts like gnawing at his face.
Hmm.
Just
Joseph,
ripping him
no!
And there's one baby head bat, and it's this cute little guy's kind of like flying around, fluttering around. You upset its it had a nice little suckling time, and you upset it. So Jorge, it's coming for Nino now again.
Again.
Again, yes.
Let's see how that luck holds out.
Indeed.
And
the
this is
luckiest boy.
this is a 12.
It does hit.
Okay. Nino takes 1 point of damage, but now
Okay.
this thing is like latched on to his neck and is like suckling the blood
Okay.
from his neck. So it's latched onto him. All right.
Okay, he says. Okay.
Okay, I mean,
All
okay.
right. Okay,
What
fine.
else can you do?
What you
Just
gonna do?
suck
What you
my
gonna
life
do?
blood out. All right.
Just sucking your life. blood. Okay.
It's a living.
All right, Georgie, you're up.
Hooray. Rockback and patches are gonna keep on keeping on.
Can't stop
Rockback.
Rockback.
Ooh, a 16. Delightful.
What are we attacking here? Like these head
You know
things
what?
are
That's
swooping
fair.
down. The one is lodged into Broseph.
Rockback is gonna go after
whatever.
that one.
Okay.
And just kind of like smack it with his pick.
All right. Give me a. You can roll a d24 since this thing is just on the ground.
Ooh.
Sometimes that's good. Sometimes those things just keep rolling, and then you roll like a 3. So
That's fair.
you know,
That
the
is
dice chain is a funny mistress.
a 15.
Oh, well, it worked for you. Do some damage.
Indeed. That'll be a 3.
A 3. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that because it's not paying attention, and you can just hit it so hard that you just like, smack it. And while at the same time smacking in Broseph's face as well. So like,
Oh no.
he was looking okay, but like, oh, so you smashed them both. He was already dead though, so I wouldn't be too concerned.
Yeah, you didn't need it.
I'm sorry, laddie. I tried to help you.
Okay. What's your next character doing?
Patches is gonna kind of like get his dagger and like wait till one starts to swoop down and then try and like swipe
All right.
at it.
Cool. You can go ahead and call it. You can. Well, they're swooping back and forth the whole time.
Perfect. 12.
A 12. That will hit.
Tight. 2 for damage.
Ooh. It's still up, so you take a good swipe at it, but it's still screaming and flying around.
It would.
All right. Next up is looks like Tiger.
Okay, so real quick, you described earlier that these headbat things are swooping down and attacking us, and then you also mentioned that they were screaming. What does that scream sound like? Or it's a silent scream. Okay.
Oh, it cuts out when I try
It's
to do
too
it.
high pitch.
George knows what I'm trying to do.
Indeed.
There's a yeah.
I know
It's,
what you're trying to do too. I just want everybody watching to be able to experience it as
It's
well.
fair.
I wish
Yeah.
if I stand further back of it. Does that come through? No, nothing.
No.
It won't do it. It won't do
Not
it. It's
gonna
too
get it.
high.
It
All right.
looked cool though every time you did it.
I'm sure it does. Sure it does.
All right. Well, I
Just
guess
imagine the worst noise you can imagine, and that's what it sounds like.
It's like the Dumb and Dumber. You want to hear the most annoying?
Yeah,
sound
exactly,
in the
yeah.
world? Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. So my dwarven herder, his name's Brisket Curlybeard. I'm surprised he's alive. You should be surprised as well. He's grasped the pitchfork from our fallen compatriot Saki Jones. As he sees one of these swooping creatures has come down and is currently sucking the blood from friend Nino the Lucky. Is Nino the Lucky the one who's having who's just okay with it?
Okay. Yeah, it's just
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna try and use our expert dwarven herder skills to stab that thing off of our lucky friend Nino.
All right. Don't fumble.
Mess it up. All right. 14 on the attack roll, and I think
Okay.
this is no modifier, and I think it's a D8 of damage on the pitchfork. Take 6. Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
my.
You have
yeah.
flesh flapper.
You just like with precision get that thing, and it just impales right onto the pitchfork. This little baby head, this poor, beautiful little child's head, right on this pitchfork.
Go suckle your mama's teat. Get off my friend.
And it is dead. So its eyes kind of like roll back, and
Nino kind of yelps like he might have peed his pants a little bit.
Oh, for sure.
yeah. You felt the sting as its teeth were like ripped out forcefully. But you're still.
He's okay. He's okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
Just put a band-aid on it. It'll be okay.
Yeah,
Rub
just
some dirt in
rub
it.
some
You'll be
dirt in
fine.
it. Yeah, walk it off. That's
Exactly.
right.
Walk it off, kid.
Judge, we got 2 more of these creatures.
There are 3 headbats still up in the air.
I thought we had 3 of the creatures and then 1 of the baby ones. Is that
Nope,
right?
4 of the headbats
4
and
and
one
baby.
and 1 baby.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right.
Um,
So
Can I have a second character go as well?
You can.
Excellent. Papa Yaya, bumbling around with the fruits in his basket, will once again attempt to stab something with a knife. I'm imagining this is like a fruit paring knife, probably for peeling apple skins.
With that
And bananas.
You don't need a knife for bananas, do you?
Not with that
Why not?
attitude.
You can use
Wow.
a
I'm
knife for
start
anything.
using a
Right.
knife to peel bananas though, because
good-
I'm fancy.
Good point.
I mean,
Good point.
there's people that eat pizzas with a fork and a knife. Why not use
That's
it for
true.
the banana?
Hey man, sometimes it's hot.
The more we discuss it, I think Papa Yaya is the type of person that does slice their bananas into little coin-sized discs. So yes,
Like stacks them up and like counts them like before he eats them.
how many banana
He
pieces
sells
do
them
I have?
by the cut.
By
There
the
you go.
coin.
Yeah.
He pays his taxes in bananas.
Dude, I hate
Banana
this guy
chips.
every year. Bananas.
All right.
So good.
Okay, well here we go. Let's take a stab at it.
Waka, waka.
That's a natural one there.
Oh.
Judge.
Delightful.
Oh, no. Let's roll a 1d4 on the fumble table.
You want me to roll it?
Yeah, you roll it.
2.
2. Do you have a luck modifier for that?
I have a Lux. Which one is he? He is number B. Yes, he has a Lux score of 13 and a modifier of 1. Positive.
Oh,
bonus.
so you rolled a 2? Is that what you
I
said?
did. Yes.
All right, so it actually goes down to a 1. So you just make an incompetent blow, making you the laughing stock of the party.
I was already the laughing stock of the party.
Look at me.
All right.
All
That's-
right.
That's my
Moving
characters.
on. Jake.
All right. Sludge the Gravedigger is going to take out his shovel. He's used to putting dead bodies in the ground. Seeing them come back does not vibe with him. Oh, and we have our second fumble of the night.
Oh no.
Oh,
I was so ready for some Shovel Knight action.
And that is a 2 with no luck modifier.
2 with no luck modifier. Womp, womp, womp. All right. Give me a reflex save.
All right. Natural 2, so 2 total.
All right. So you stumble over Roseph's body and fall prone, and you have to take your next action to stand up.
Yeah, he's a little off put by it. All right. I'll have Chip the Quick come in with his hand axe. Rolling a 10 to hit against one of these headbats.
A 10 will hit.
Perfect. Looking at 3 points of damage.
3 points. All right. Yes. Still up though.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
that's it for me.
Next up is going to be Jorge.
all right. So, Felbert's gonna grab his sling and maybe some kind of rock he finds on the ground, swing it,
Mhm.
and throw that rock at one of those flying creatures.
Okay. Do some-
There's a
let's-
bunch of banana peels and
I'm not sure they would.
yeah,
Apple skins.
yeah, apple skins and lime wedges.
And that's a 2. So
A 2. That's
not
a
hit.
it flies behind you.
And well, I know Nino's a halfling, but still, he's gonna bring out his daggers. Well, scissors as daggers, and he's gonna start hopping, trying to, pinch one of those things.
Snip a wing.
Right?
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like dual wielding. Yeah, I like it.
yeah.
That's a 12.
A 12. All right. He snips at something.
Something.
Snip, snip.
That's a D4. That's a 3.
3. All right. Let's see if he hit one of the ones that was already damaged here. No. So, but they're all kind of
Not looking
bloodier
good.
than they were before. But they're still flying around. All right. Let's see. Scott. So, Scott, you had a character die. Would you like to spend 1d3 luck points to roll on the crimson die tonight?
Oh my.
That's a mechanic I'm not familiar with. So yeah, we'll give that a shot. What's the worst that could happen?
Exactly.
They come back as a zombie.
He comes back without skin, right?
Yeah,
Maybe.
probably. All right, so I'll roll a 1d3. So one character has to spend 3 points of luck.
Okay.
All right, so you pick the character, and then they're the one who's going to either benefit or not from this roll. Now, there will be a sweet crimson die that comes with a dice bag when the game is out. But for now, you can just roll a poultry garden variety D6 if you want.
Okay. So
the kind that the peons and peasants use.
Yes.
commoner die. Yes.
Yes, the commoner D6.
Bobbin
scoff
will
at it,
sacrifice those 3 points there. He's so we'll go with 6. Okay, and then a D6.
Nice, fine.
Yep.
That's a 3.
A 3. Oh, Lord. All right. So, out of the trees, suddenly coming out of the trees, what you thought were like growths or leaves or something are actually more headbats that flutter out. 3 of them, and they come down and they have an initiative of 8. So next round they're gonna attack everybody then.
I love it.
So unfortunately, the crimson die was not in your favor this time.
Never gonna get my money back from Sarah.
Damn it,
All
Sarah.
right.
We'll
all of a
never
sudden,
eat
all
rice again.
Exactly.
you hear all these babies crying, and they come down from the trees, and they fly kind of funny, they're kind of like wonky and off kilter. All right, so Scott, your 2 characters can go.
Okay, so Ari Ballon will take a swing at the low flying adult headbat.
Yep.
Okay. And that's a 14.
14 will hit.
And we're using our dagger. 2.
2. All right. That will kill one of them. So now there's only 2 adult headbats, but there's 3 other ones up.
Okay, so then Thobin will attack with his dagger.
Okay.
That is a 7.
7. How do you feel about that 7? You want to spend any luck on that one? Or are you gonna...
He's not going to be sticking around much longer anyways. We'll go ahead and we'll spend 3 points of luck.
Wow,
All
what
right.
an attitude.
I love it. All right, so that is gonna hit.
Okay. And so we'll
What's
go
the
with our
damage?
dagger, -2. So for 2 damage.
All right, that takes down another adult headbat.
Right.
Nice. Lainey Marie 96 asks, where can the viewers get one of those beautiful crimson die? I'm glad you asked. You can go to owlnightpublishing.com and follow the links to pre-order this dice bag and this game and all the other goodies we have on there. Thanks for your question. All right, I think it's my go. So this is only for the one adult headbat that's still up. So who is he going to attack? Looks like it's going to be George.
Again.
And
Patches?
swooping down for Jareth this time.
Ooh, old Jareth in the party.
Old Jareth.
The old Goblin King.
Oh, and that is a nat 20. I
Ooh.
will
man.
Oh,
prove
Well.
it. There it is.
Not
There goes
gonna
the
dance
Goblin
magic
King.
dance your way out of that one.
No siree.
I was waiting for that comment. All right. So these guys
Oh,
roll
we
the
gotta reroll.
oh,
undead.
there's chat.
Up,
What?
up.
What? Oh!
Up, up.
What
I
happened?
see something in the chat.
Oh no!
Player redeemed reroll.
Ah! All right. Well, who's that for? That's
Phenomenal.
obviously for me, huh? Okay. Dang. Son of a gun.
Got
Wow.
him.
Whoever that person is, quite kind.
All right.
Indeed.
I. All right. Okay. All right. I can't put up Elena won't allow me to put up any gestures on the screen, so I will refrain from doing so. But here I'm gonna roll the die again.
And he
And,
gets another 20.
Right, I know, right?
Here it comes.
That is a 12.
Ah, God, let me take a
All
peek.
right.
I think that'll hit though. Yeah, that'll do her.
All right. Well, I still get to hit. All right. So this is another spinal spear attack. So that's actually a 13 on the roll. It gets a +1 to it. And 3 points of damage
Ooh,
as you get impaled.
the Goblin
the-
King still stands.
Oh
Wow.
boy.
Indeed.
Impressive.
I think he's the babe with the power.
You're not wrong.
No one's gonna do it.
Nope, not
I
gonna
was-
bite. Not
I
gonna
was-
Come
bite.
on, come on!
I'm sorry. I was trying to remember it. I was like, nope,
All right,
nope,
no.
that's not it. That's
Moment's
not it.
passed. It's over.
I'm sorry.
It's
I still
over.
love you.
Okay.
I don't have my codpiece on. I'm sorry.
George, you're up. So
Tight.
so Jareth has this, it's trying to nip at him right now. You can try to
Okay.
pull this out of you,
Or
or maybe just punch it in the face.
Or maybe you're okay.
Or maybe,
Yeah, maybe you're just okay.
this is Jareth's new look now. He actually Barry the Butcher is gonna come with
Tell
his
me about
cle-
Barry the Butcher.
Barry the Butcher was a character in Full Metal Alchemist. He's
right,
gonna
I'm
come with it. He's gonna come with his cleaver and attack, try and like sever the spinal cord part.
All right.
Oh my god, come back. 5. Huh?
Final.
How you feel? How you feel about
goes
that
to
5?
11.
Hold on. How much luck do I have? He's got a lot of luck. He's gonna boast it to a 10.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh.
I'm not. I'll. Sure.
Scott, did I hear you say these need to go to 11?
I don't know how old the audience would be to remember that.
Right.
Yeah.
I
I
just
date
got
myself
that.
a little bit.
There's
Phenomenal.
a few, I'm sure.
No, I
Um,
definitely got
It'd be
it.
quite appropriate if you did need to go to
They should be
11.
10 feet tall, right?
All right, George.
So
Yeah, he comes in and severs it, and that will kill the headbat instantly as well.
Oh, tight.
Oh.
So now there's just these these other headbats that are coming down. They're
It's
still
just
they're still
the
flying
baby
down.
ones, yeah.
Are these
baby
baby
ones,
or are
yeah.
they like teenager bad?
How far away are they?
Adolescent
Can we
headbats.
could we outrun
Um,
them?
They're still about like 30 feet in the air. You know, they just came off wherever they were nesting in the trees.
I don't know, guys. We could try to run for it.
You know it's worse than running across a creepy bridge? Running across a creepy bridge being chased by headbats.
That's fair. It ups your creepy factor.
Mm.
Patches.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now that they actually ignore you.
Oh, tight. Okay.
Yeah, they kind of whine, crying, and they head over across the bridge and disappear beyond the keep's walls.
Tight.
Can Isaac flip a finger at them?
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah,
Free action.
Good.
free action.
Finger gesture initiated.
So, and they're going over the castle, right?
Yeah. So they head over the keep's walls.
Like they're going
Disappear.
back home.
Yeah.
Indeed, great atmosphere.
Oh no.
Okay, well, it seems as though
Yeah.
our only way forward is either across the bridge or fall down this crevasse or be attacked by headbats and die. So, you know.
Now
How
hear
deep-
me out.
What,
How
what's,
deep is the
underneath, what's,
crevasse?
what's underneath the bridge? Is it maybe it's just water, right?
Exactly. I'm just saying.
It's like a chasm.
Gravity's gonna do a lot of that
Misty.
movement.
You can't see the bottom of it. You know, it's dark. The moon's only a
Whoa.
You know,
It is
crescent
not
moon.
dark. I
Indeed,
understand the
I
lumens.
10,000
exactly.
lumens,
I
right?
heard over
28,000
1,000
Kelvin.
No, there's some clouds now.
Okay, across the bridge we go. I suppose.
No.
Yep.
Halfling infravision doesn't help there. You know.
Can we
Not-
take
not-
a rock and toss it to the other side of the bridge first?
Yeah, totally.
Hmm.
So you're gonna throw a rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, it slides across the bridge. I'm not sure how big of a rock you threw, but
How long
Bowling
is the
ball
bridge?
size.
Big enough.
the big is 60 feet across.
Okay.
Are there impaled bodies on the other side of the bridge?
There are not.
Okay.
All right, let's scoot across.
Indeed.
Do
Shall
we need a light source?
I imagine
Now
you literally
I hear
scooting
not.
across.
I don't want to. I don't want to fall over the edge or slip on a banana peel that I might have dropped on
I
the
ate
way.
something
so-
weird. I'm itchy. Leave me alone.
Do we need a
Uh,
light source? Or are we able to see?
No,
where
no,
that-
you can see across the bridge. That's fine.
Okay.
Oh, we lost Jake.
My God.
Oh no, Jake.
Oh, he's
There
back.
he is.
bridge.
He's back.
So, well, Nino has 50 foot of rope.
You know, it's better than 50 feet. 100 feet.
50 feet rope.
That's
I don't know.
lucky.
Indeed. Do we want to tie ourselves off just in case?
I mean, the bridge
This is pretty wide, right? Pretty
Six-
wide footpath here.
Thorin, what are the deets
Um,
on that bridge?
Yeah.
It's it's
Is there a
good,
handrail?
There's not a handrail. It's not built to code for sure.
Okay.
Can,
Oh,
can
for
our,
sure.
can our
Not
dwarven
wheelchair
friend use his
accessible.
knowledge of stonework to tell us approximately the condition of the bridge? Like what
Do
age
you
it was built
go?
in?
Is anybody a stonemason?
I'll tell you what I am walking
And
across
what-
that bridge.
Scooting, I hear.
Indeed.
Shooting. Yeah.
Yeah, none of my people would know.
Maybe a dwarf. We have a dwarf.
Yeah,
in
I
the party?
probably
I do have a
would, but-
dwarf.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a bridge,
Sure,
all right.
Yeah.
It's
me
made,
a- give me
made of
a-
stone.
Give me an intelligence check for that dwarf.
No, come back. You were so far away. A 5.
A 5. Yeah, stonemasonry is not his specialty.
It's a bridge, all right. That'll get you from point A to point B. I tell you what.
Definitely
say
made
we-
of stone.
Indeed. I say we go for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Indeed.
it's about 10, 15 feet wide. It's not super narrow. So.
Indeed. We can go cautiously, We can,
All
we can
right,
bail.
everybody,
Bail,
get-
bail.
Everybody
We
get
all
down
look.
on your butts and we'll just scoot across
Butt
one
scoot.
at a time.
All right. 30 minutes later.
After the party had scooted across the bridge.
All right, so you scoot across the bridge, and you wind up at the gate at the end there that we can see on the map. And the edges of the bridge here have crumbled away slightly as it connects to the keep. And there's a grand rusted iron portcullis that stands closed, flanked by large square towers. Beyond this portcullis is a set of massive wooden doors. High on the battlements above, you see these 2 large stone stag-headed gargoyles leering down at you with craned necks. And from the other side, this rhythmic drumming begins, followed by blood-curdling screams of agony and maniacal laughter.
Can we hear a
Mhm.
sampling of that maniacal laughter?
Or the blood curdling scream.
Can I get both at the same time? I really
No,
need to be
afraid not.
immersed.
I'm afraid not. If you
What?
pre-order,
Indeed.
The
Is there
cassette
some
tape-
sort of audio
Yeah.
device that I
there
could
actually
purchase?
there actually are sound effects in this. It's pretty fun. There's like bubbling cauldron sounds for
tight.
certain scenes and dripping stuff and laughing of a sort. So yeah. You can find that at owlnightpublishing.com. Thank you very much.
Pop that thing into my Walkman and
That's right. I
jam
actually
out
need
to some blood-curdling
I actually
Scoot
can't
on
listen to
down
this
my
because I
rhythm.
don't have a cassette player, so I have to go
Oh,
to
that's
Goodwill
fair.
or something and find one or dig it out of the attic somewhere, I guess.
Come on, get
Um,
with the times.
Yeah.
Indeed.
get with
Come
the
on,
90s
man.
already.
The
What are you
high
doing?
quality audio comes in no other form than cassette,
Indeed.
my friends.
I'm surprised Billy doesn't have one.
You know, well, we both like our record players, so
That's fair.
maybe one day I'll put this out on vinyl, which is what I really want to do.
So
But
I guess Papa Yaya, the fruit seller, is going to knock on the door. Knock on the.
Wait. No,
Is
wait.
Sarah in there?
Before we do any of that,
Yeah.
these
How high are the
gargoyles,
walls?
are the gargoyles following us, or are we pretty sure they're statues?
They
I
haven't
don't-
moved since
I
you
don't
got
want to
there.
move.
I just had
But they are
head
like,
attack us, so
leaning down.
How high are the walls?
The walls are we're at 50 feet high.
50 feet high.
so we could probably throw a halfling with a rope up there, is what you're telling me.
Yes,
You-
we
you
can
can
build
try,
a
sure.
halfling catapult.
For
sure.
You gotta get the momentum with your halfling before you toss. It's key. It's all in the wrist.
But I don't know. Maybe one of you has what's the word? Pitons?
For rock climbing?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, don't have
No,
that.
I just have fruit.
Oh, I have a grappling hook.
Oh, there we go. I have
Oh,
rope
even
and a
better.
chain.
Who would
we
have
have a
thought
grappling.
Pick Astley would come prepared for scaling a wall? Nobody saw that one coming. He's
Well, we have
been
the
on the
grappling hook, we
sidelines
have
this
the
whole
rope.
time.
What I've always found odd is that you get the grappling hook, but you didn't bring a rope. So I wonder how
Indeed.
you plan on
You,
doing with
you
the
have
grappling
one
hook.
point. One part.
Yeah. I just got it at the like weapons store in the strip mall. I thought it was cool looking. All right.
So we're gonna scale.
You guys want to
The
try for it?
consensus, or
Yeah.
do we want to like look for maybe
So,
a secret?
Can I
path?
borrow that rope, Nino?
Sure.
All right, and then I'm gonna hand it to Pick Astley is gonna hand the what is that thing? The grappling hook to Papa Yaya, who will then attempt to throw it over the antlers of the stag
Wait,
gargoyle statue.
Does Papa Yaga have like a 4 in strength or?
No, he has a missile. He's got Hawkeye.
Oh,
as a
okay.
lucky sign.
Okay.
My favorite character in MASH.
All right, Judge Lord Thorin, can we do this? Can we try
Yes,
this?
of course.
Try and
Give me
throw it.
an agility check.
Agility.
You're trying to hit the gargoyle.
I
right?
get that before this happened, my characters get out of the way. I mean, that thing's gonna fall down if it doesn't latch on, right?
Maybe.
And
Yeah.
is Hawkeye gives him a +1 to this, I believe. No, actually, that's just it just says missile
Oh, missile
damage. Damage.
Mm,
All right, it doesn't matter. He's still gonna try it.
okay.
All right, 17. That seems.
Oh,
17.
roll.
All right.
And
Yep.
his modifier is 0, so 17.
Cool. So yeah, it clinks on the gargoyle and attaches.
Perfect. Shall we one
We'll
by
give it a
one
little-
scoot up the
Little
ladder?
tug. Yeah, little tug.
Or
Yeah,
the,
it
the
feels-
rope?
It feels good.
I
secure?
feel like we should try first with the halfling.
I was gonna
You
say,
know-
yeah, we'll send up the lighter ones first.
Yeah, for sure.
But when
Okay.
you want to send the heaviest one up first, and then we know it would work for everybody else.
Sure.
That's a good point, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Get your logic out of here. All right. Who would the
Who's the-
heaviest?
yeah,
Yeah,
who's
who
the
wants to
heaviest
admit to
one?
being the heaviest in the party?
I mean, I've got a
also-
character
wow.
whose name is Brisket, so. All
I
right,
That's what
would-
it is.
Yeah, there we go.
All right,
All right,
climbs up,
brisket. Give me
Yeah,
a strength check.
climbs up, and he's fine. Oh
It's the
shit.
darndest thing.
I mean, shoot. All right, he rolls a 14. No strength modifier.
All right, so yeah, he's up there, he's chugging along. He gets about halfway, and suddenly the rope sort of like shakes a little bit, and
Bless my beard.
the gargoyle starts shifting.
Oh no!
Goes over the edge. And,
Shoddy construction work.
and just as he's like, oh, he starts falling, he sees, and you guys see a bunch of headbats up there, and they're giggling. They were right behind it, like pushing. And
were they pushing it with their head?
yeah, they were flapping really hard, like
With the
love it.
four
four or five of them.
Yeah,
And
they headbutt the statue. Cool.
and it comes down. And give me a let's see. Jorge,
Give
you
you
said your
a
characters
dramatic death?
were stepping back, right?
Yeah.
Everybody else, nobody mentioned that, so everybody else is
Ooh.
gonna have to
Yeah.
to give me a a reflex save. So
Collective reflex.
no, it's going to be one for each of your characters, actually.
All right.
Because as this gargoyle comes down, not as it may it smash down on you guys, because they're also tossing the other one over too.
Oh,
And they
Of
both
course they
fall
are.
down, and it breaks this part of the bridge that was already kind of crumbly,
Oh,
and
dear.
you guys you fall through the crumbling bridge. So we'll start with Tiger. So
Start
pick
with
Ashley.
Brisket, curly beard.
Here, let's start with Brisket.
So you're saying there's a chance for a TPK here?
Oh yeah.
All right,
It's a
so-
chance.
All right, so Brisket was halfway up the rope, and we decided it was 50 feet. So he was 25 feet up. So he is
Mhm.
falling 25 feet. And
That
then-
checks out.
That checks out, right? That's some math, right?
That's
And
math. Those are
then-
numbers.
There's some
Tax
numbers.
Tax
And
collector
then-
agrees.
And then the statue is falling pretty much exactly the same in the same lane that he's falling, right?
Yes.
All right, so what does Brisket need to roll to not lose his one hit point of health?
To get squished.
He is going to have to roll pretty high. So
All right.
give me a reflex save.
All right, we're starting with reflex. He actually has a 1 in his reflex. Ooh. And he rolled a 12, so 12 plus 1.
How do you feel about that 12?
It's a 13.
Well, 12
with
plus
the-
1, 13. 13's
Yeah.
unlucky, man.
How do you feel about
I'm
that
sorry.
13?
I'm sorry.
I mean, feel like I
Oh,
want to spend
look,
some
look at
luck.
chat. Look at chat.
Oh, player reroll. All
Aw,
right.
Oh,
From-
Delaney, thank you.
I mean, he had luck to spend, Delaney.
I did. All right, guys. This time I rolled a 14. Plus
Oh.
1 is a 15.
How's that 15 feel?
I mean, I feel like he's still gonna die, is how I feel. Because that's just how I feel. So, like, we're gonna go ahead and spend some luck.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and spend 3 luck.
Oh, all right.
Making
he
it an
twists.
18.
Nimbly around the gargoyle and rides it down
Oh yeah.
as it
Like a
smashes
boss.
through possibly some of his friends and the and the bridge. So he survives this encounter. Now let's roll for the other guys. Pick Ashley.
Pick Astley. All right.
Ashley.
Will you just want a reflex save on that one?
Yep.
9, no modifiers.
9. How you feel about that 9? We'll keep it there.
We'll spend 5 luck, making it a 14.
Okay. All right. Next, I won't tell you whether or not they survive until everyone's rolled. So,
Oh,
Like
great.
it.
Papa Yaya. That way nobody
Yaya.
knows what the DC is.
Indeed, you monster. I was
Um,
waiting for.
He rolls. Papa Yaya rolls a 14.
Okay.
And he will also spend 2 luck,
Okay.
putting him down to 12.
All right.
And he will basically slide out of the way on top of his banana peels.
All right, Jareth, George.
Alrighty. So I rolled a 2 with him. He's got a -1 to reflex save. So that is a 1.
Nasty.
Indeed.
All right. No, nobody cares about you in the chat apparently. So
It's
let's
okay.
keep
He only
going.
has 1 HP
To
left.
Barry. To Barry.
Barry, I rolled a 12 with Mr. Barry. I'm gonna. You're making me nervous with these things, so I'm gonna spend 2 points of luck, make it a
Okay.
14. Rockback rolled a 2.
Rockbach reminds me of my musician Chewbacca I had in Star Wars Galaxies 20 some years ago, or however long it's been.
I love it.
Rockabaka was his name.
Rock-
He was doing a lot of shows in Mos Eisley. Didn't make a
love
lot of
it.
money.
Of course.
All right. So what did he roll? Sorry.
A 2. All good.
Okay.
And then Patches rolled a 12. I'm gonna spend 2 points of luck, right? Yeah, you got plenty. Spend 2 points to bring it to a 14 as well.
All right. Jake.
All right, Chip the
Take the
woodcutter. Ooh, he's rolling a 5. Sludge the gravedigger. Rolling a 12. And I'll go ahead and burn 3 luck to make that a 15. Grolin, our dwarven chest maker, rolls a 5. And coming in behind Tough Tina. Ooh, she rolls a 3.
A 5 and a 3 were the last ones.
That's correct.
All right. Scott.
I see.
Player reroll.
Oh, player. Oh, someone's likes Tina. Is that for Tina? Tough Tina. All right.
All right. Well, thank you.
Tina.
Tough Tina rolls an 11. I'll go ahead and burn 2 luck to make that a 13.
All right.
Gotta keep Tough Tina.
That reroll may have saved her life. We'll see. All right, Scott.
All right. Thobin and Burmese both rolled 8s, so we'll spend 2 luck to bring it up to a 10. But that does bring Thobin down to 1 luck, so he's almost out of luck.
Oh boy.
And Ari has rolled a 2. We're probably gonna have to let him go.
And is Burma still here? Is that's the one that's already dead, right?
Bosif did make it. Burmese is gonna spend 2 luck to bring it up to a 10.
Okay.
6, 10.
Okay. And Jorge stepped back, and all his characters
They're
watch
just
as
watching.
this catastrophe happens. All right, so
Yeah, they bring out the popcorn and start.
10 feet or so from the gate, the entire bridge collapses down, and you guys all land on a sort of a cliffside that's underneath it. Rubble falling down on you, you guys falling on each other. So Jareth is going to take 1d6 damage.
He's dead. Bye, Jared.
Oh, we got another X, Elena.
Goblin King is no more.
All right, Rockbach takes 1d6 damage.
1d6. Okay. Let's see here.
He's still standing.
He is indeed.
All
He only
right.
took 1.
All right. Chip is going to take 1d6 damage. Jake.
All right, Chip. Ooh, Chip takes 1 damage and he is still standing.
All right, he's only bruised. He fell. A banana saved his life out of the pocket of Papa Yaya. All right,
thank you.
and your third character, was it
Grolin?
Roland, yeah.
1d6. Oh, well, 4 points of damage to my 1 HP dwarf.
Oh, Grolin's
Squished.
down.
Squished.
All right, and Scott, none of your guys hit the DC, so they all have
Oh
to roll.
no!
Oh,
They all have to
Scott.
roll 1d6 damage.
All right. This ends Thobin. That was a 4.
Ugh.
Burmis, 2 left. It's a 2. So yeah, 2 points left on him. And 1 point left on Airy.
All right, barely survived. That was a brutal one. We lost
Indeed.
what,
lost
3
Thobin.
people there.
I'm impressed, Scott. Like I only have one character that has more than 1 hit point.
I had 2 1-pointers and a 3 and a 4. So
Oof.
figure let it roll.
Nice.
There you go. Yeah.
Felt it
All
was
right,
good.
Elena, we need to update the video here. Scott's got 2 X's. And George has got 1. Jake has got 1. And Tiger's got 1. He's already got his. All right. Brutal. So we are now you guys are besides Jorge's characters, you guys are on a on sort of a treacherous ledge, and below 10 feet below where the gate was, the whole bridge is just blown away, and there's this ledge, and it stretches out on either side of the rocky foundation that the keep has been built upon.
Cool.
Okay.
So you can go left or right, or you can continue to keep climbing.
They would
upwards,
save the
but,
rope by
Yeah,
chance.
I was gonna say, if Jorge still has his rope, he could lower it down to us and climb back
well,
up.
it's still
Did he let go of it? Who was it?
it was
Brisket?
Brisket.
Yeah,
Give
Brisket
us
was
a
holding it. Yeah.
Brisket. Give
still
us a
have it?
luck check. Give us a luck
Okay,
check.
I will. I spent a good amount of luck, but let's see what I can do. I rolled a 9. My current luck score is 10.
Oh,
There we go.
it
Nice.
is still there.
Baby.
So can he throw it over so my characters go down without having to like jump 10 feet?
Yes, he can.
All right, well, let's
Yes,
just leave it attached to the antler of this. Oh, well, that thing.
Well, that's crushed.
Yeah.
I mean,
That
it's
thing
just
got
the grappling
shattered.
hook, and the grappling hook's probably a little twisted, but it's still okay.
Well, so as I recall, there's a portcullis. We can hook it into one of the portcullis things, and then drop down to the ledge.
Yeah, but he's on the other side. So you've got the door here and the bridge, and there's a gap, and he's standing on this side over here. And
Well,
then,
but he can like throw
Yeah,
it.
throw it.
My characters go down, and then we throw it on the other side, and then
Yeah, do a Batman move.
sure.
This is a Batman scene, right? We're
This
throwing
is
a
a
grappling
Batman
hook
All
to
right,
hook it onto the building to swing down.
we're not
to the
gonna have
ledge.
any checks or rolls there. I'm just gonna say that you guys can accomplish this feat without anybody falling to their deaths.
now before we leave, I guess Felbert and Nino and Isaac are gonna flip the bird to those things laughing.
Yeah, they giggled and
bats that are
they flew away behind the walls again, giggling.
Bastards. Indeed.
Bastards.
Risk it for the brisket. All right.
Waka waka. All right, so I guess does left or right do either seem like a better option, or do they kind of look the same?
They look the same to you.
Perfect. Left or right, gentlemen?
Right is right.
Right is right.
that's
Sure.
all right.
And
It's
away we
okay.
go.
Has anybody looted the bodies? Are they lootable, or do they fall to the?
I'll let you roll a luck check for each of the characters here, and if you can,
You guys
you
want to
can
loot
roll
your
under
bodies?
your luck for
Loot
whoever
your
is
body.
If not, and then I'll do it. All right.
All right, I'll see if I can try to pull. Okay, Barry's makes his luck check.
Cool. Now I need to know a marching order for each of your characters here. We're gonna do, by player. So, Jorge's characters first, or Tiger's
No.
characters first, and
I can go first.
okay.
I feel like my boys are beefier.
I'll
Because
go
this is
second.
narrow, so it's all going to be single file as you round the edges. Each of the ledges appear to be sloping down as well.
Okay.
So,
Cool. I'll go third.
who was second? Sorry, I missed that.
I'll be second.
Okay. All right. And third.
I like to be in the middle.
I'll go ahead and go third.
All right. So I've got George, Jorge, Jake, Tiger, and Scott.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay. All right. So we're going right. This is my favorite side. The narrow ledge leaves barely any room to walk, and you must proceed in single file, descending carefully around the rocky ledge.
Are we scooting?
It's the safest way to travel.
It is, really.
You suddenly hear the fluttering sound of wet parchment and the jingling of glass. And spiraling down from the sky, Elena, this was the picture you put up earlier, are 3 severed child's heads on outstretched flaps of skin. Tied and dangling from the horrid things are several small bottles, each with a burning strand of rope that feeds into them.
Bro.
There it is. So they're spiraling down.
Those are healing
And,
potions, right?
Yeah, totally. And you have well, let's roll some initiative, actually. So
Okay. Okay.
if you don't mind. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Maybe I shouldn't show this because someone's gonna make me re-roll. But here's a 20. I rolled a 20. Don't you jerks do it.
I got a 20 as well. Oh, can I move this? No, but I got a 20.
I believe you.
Man. I was proud with my 19.
Yeah, I thought my 18 was good. I'm last in the initiative with an 18.
That's okay.
All right, 20, 20. Scott, what'd you get?
10.
10. Jake?
19.
19. George?
14.
14. Okay. All right. So these guys just continue to spiral down this round. They're getting ever closer to you with these strange jingly bottles and burning strands. What could it mean? What could it mean?
The bottles look empty.
The bottles, it looks like it's filled with something. You can't tell what. Not a liquid, though.
And you said it was a glass-like jingle we were hearing?
Yes. It's because they're like tied. They're like strapped to their little heads, and they're dangling down, and they're jingling as they're buzzing down.
Okay.
All right, so so let's see here. Jake. They are too far for any melee attacks. But if you have any ranged weapons for your characters, they can try to shoot.
Nope, I'm stuck in the middle, just hoping they don't come after me.
All right. Who's next then? Are you guys going to I'm sorry, Jorge, you were up first. My bad.
I guess the only one that I do have Felbert has his link. So I guess Felbert's gonna take he's gonna take a shot at them.
Okay.
Felbird.
Let's do it.
There's 3 of them.
The random one. Doesn't matter right now. Let's see. That's a 19.
Nice.
A 19. Wow. Yeah.
Well
all right.
struck.
That hits.
Greek spy.
And a 4. Okay, a D4. Let me throw it. Come on. 2.
2. All right. So your sling hits one, and it hits it like right in the eye, and it starts like buzzing kind of down further quicker, losing its gliding, and it slams into the rock underneath you guys and explodes.
Oh, God damn it, Leroy.
All right. Do you got any other characters that can go this round? A second character?
Let's see. Longsword, scissors. No, I guess. Well, I'll just start pushing. Who's in front? George?
Yes.
After seeing that, it's like, move it, move it.
You go. You go.
Nino's gonna like put his hands on one of your characters' butt and start pushing. Go. Maybe even
all right.
poke him, like, move it.
All right, Tiger, your characters are up.
Okay.
You gonna shoot bananas?
Yeah, so I think it's gonna be up to Papa Yaya. He'll actually he'll take his paring knife and hurl it. Actually, you know what? Yeah, he'll throw his knife. Throw his knife
All
at
right.
one of the janglers. And hope and pray to the gods of Thompson that we'll find another weapon for him later.
Well, that could be either one of us here. On the stream.
Okay, so
That's
it's 19 on the die roll, but I think I get a -1 for using the knife as a dagger. So an 18 on the 20. And then it's a D4 -1, but then I get +1 for Hawkeye. Oh. It's not as good as I thought.
All right. So what was the?
How
I'm sorry.
bad?
What was the roll?
It's an 18 to hit.
Okay, that
I
hits.
I assumed that was going to hit, so I went ahead and rolled a D4 of damage, which will be a 2 points of damage.
All right. Yeah. So your knife flies through the air and hits one of them in the wing, and he does the same thing. Spirals out of control, explodes beneath you guys. All right. So there's only one left here. And Scott, it's
Are
up
they
to you
within-
if you-
Are they within 10 feet?
No.
Okay. I'll throw a dagger at them. Okay. 17.
Okay, that'll hit.
Dealing 2 damage.
2 damage. All right, you take this one out too.
And I lose the dagger.
And it explodes. Let's see. Actually, Jorge, give me a luck check since you have our luckiest character.
Okay.
Come on, Nino!
Let's do it, Nino. That's 9 under, I have a 14, so
Okay. So actually it George, it slams kind of near you and blows off this debris nearby, but you just get covered in a bunch of dirt and soot and everything. But your ears are ringing and your clothes of the characters that are up front are a little bit scorched. And this black smoke finally clears and reveals the cliffside. And there's this hole in it now, and this charred skeleton slides out of this newly open fissure and plummets to the valley below.
Whoa, was that Runa the Weaver? Or Sarah the rice farmer, maybe?
or Edward the stone mason.
Indeed.
I don't know who it was, but now there's
So-
this opening. So the ledge continues, and now there's this big opening in the side of the wall.
I guess we will try and go through it.
Oh, you want to peer inside?
Yes.
All right. Well, looking inside, you spot other skeletal remains lying in carved alcoves. And
Dope. Into it. Let's go in that hole.
You sure? You
You-
sure you don't want to keep going?
No, put me in
Okay.
that pile of bones.
Oh yeah, sludge is all about it.
All right.
Bodies
It's
that are
pretty
staying
dark. It's
still.
pretty dark in there. You'll have to light
Ooh.
up something to.
I
How
do
many
have-
lumens? How
I
many
have a
lumens from the ambient light?
Not a lot here.
No,
So-
there's not a lot going on.
So
25.
Nino has a torch that he looted from his sister. So
Perfect.
we just need something to light it. Nino is a bag of tricks, right? Like he's got the rope. He's
Just
got
has everything. I don't like
he's
this
looting
guy.
the bodies. See,
Oh, he's the best haberdasher in town.
Indeed, that's what I hear. Well, how many lumens is that torch? I have a lantern. Do we need a boost? Or is
I think the
torch gonna
torch,
be
the
enough?
torch will work just well. Yes.
Okay, perfect.
All right. So you guys are heading inside.
Yee.
Yep.
All right.
On all these bodies, is it possible to locate any kind of weapons?
Yeah, do we see anything
Searching-
of value?
Well, why
Searching
don't
for
you
weapons.
let me finish?
well, you said skeletons, or are they still
So,
like
yeah,
rotting
so-
corpses, or they're all gone?
So, Elena, let's bring up the map of the hidden catacombs, please. So you go into this room, probably about 30 feet wide or so, and there's these skeleton remains in alcoves, but then on a stone bier in the center lies a malformed skeleton, and it appears to be laying, it's laying on its back and it's holding a sword.
Was holding a sword. Now,
Dude,
now Brisket's holding
If
it.
if I learned something from grave dancers, is you don't mess with the dead.
No. I'm a grave digger. You can take stuff from the dead. It's cool.
Yeah,
That's
that's
right.
I
fine.
do
Do
it
it all
all
the
the time.
All right, so Brisket approaches the stone bier. So he sees this skeleton, half deformed and misshapen. I think we have a picture of that too.
Gross.
There, Elena. There he is. Yep. Lies in what were once fine furs, and is crowned with a simple iron circlet that appears embedded into its skull. Its bony fingers clutch the handle of a longsword with a hilt sculpted into the antlers of a stag, and carved into the steel are a series of runes.
Well,
Tell you
Decapitate
what.
the corpse first. If you're gonna take Zord, at least.
yeah. Well, I speak common, so I don't read the runes. I shall use my
Are they
Miss-
elfish runes?
don't know. I
You
will use
is an
my
elf in the party?
I will use my
Nino knows
pitchfork.
health.
Well, give me an intelligence check.
Intelligence. That's 15. Okay, let's see. Let's roll.
You're not rolling
14.
under. You're okay.
I'm rolling-
You add your modifier to the roll. So you're trying to hit a difficulty check.
Okay, so
So you
it's,
should
it's
have a
15.
+1, right?
Yeah, 15.
Okay. So yeah, you can decipher this, and it says Savalum, Blade of Rowreed, Slayer of the Yizak, and King of the Eastern Wood.
Right. So I'm using my my stolen pitchfork to pry the sword from the bony fingers of this dead king dude.
Right.
And then once it clatters to the ground, I will take it
Well-
to my inventory.
Well, that's occurring. Ari would like to remove the skull. I'm assuming this is just bones.
Yeah, so the skull, you can remove the skull easily from the skeleton. There's hardly any tendons or anything there. It's rotted.
Like I
And,
need a iron circlet to wear.
Well, the iron circuit is like embedded into his skull. Like half of his body has like some sort of elephantitis that was
Okay.
malformed. And so you have to break the skull in order to
That's
get
fine.
the iron circlet out. Okay, just smash it.
Yeah.
Already losing the
Desecrating.
body. That's fine.
All right, I'm going to write everyone is cursed. Okay. Elena, I think we have.
We didn't want to do
of the
it.
sword, right?
We didn't want to do it.
Exactly.
I
There were
did
some
want
of
to do
us
it.
against this.
So we'll steal. We'll loot the dead. but
There's
we
the
draw line
picture
and
of the
smash
sword
the
on the
bones.
screen.
Yeah.
All right. So So yeah, you can feel there's a bit of a power radiating from the sword, but I'm not going to tell you what it does until it's used. So,
All right, Brisket
Um,
starts swinging it around. Yeah, I like it. Papa
All right,
Yaya's like, what about me? You've got like 3 weapons, Brisket. Give me something to fight with.
Is there give him like a sharp bone from one of the skeletons? Maybe we can sharpen it with your new sword and use it as a dagger.
Yeah, it's just like Merkborg. Can we use a femur?
Exactly.
Sure,
I was gonna say use a femur. Yes, why not?
So with your torchlight, you can see on the opposite end from the crack that opened up from the blast, there's a set of wooden stairs, or not wooden, stone hewn stairs that curve up narrowly into the distance.
Now, are all the alcoves like filled with bodies? Are some of them empty?
There's a couple that are empty. Most of them have bodies in them, and they all appear to be garbed in fine silks, what once were fine silks and furs, and maybe some rusted chainmail. Like one person kind of looks like a knight, but all the weapons are really corroded and rusty.
What about the armor?
Same for the armor.
Put on some rusty armor.
Yeah.
But as a haberdasher, could Nino like salvage some of those furs?
They're pretty gross. And I'm not. Yeah. I mean, it's possible, but I don't think so.
Oh, you keep it in mind.
Was there anything unique about the Iron Crown?
No. Did you place it on your head? What'd you do with it?
I'm probably just looking at it to see if there's any runes or anything on there.
No runes. It's a very simple thing. He doesn't. He appeared to be. I mean, what you can guess from just this iron crown that's not gold. He wasn't. He was a very modest king, whoever he was. Perhaps.
Okay, yeah, I think we'd try it on for size.
Okay, yeah, it's pretty heavy, but it fits your head, and
does it embed in his head?
Well, he smashed the skull so he could get to it.
Yeah,
but no,
but when he wears
skull
it,
had broke.
is
Oh,
it
no,
gonna
no.
embed into his own head?
No, nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Okay, we'll stick that in our bag.
All right. Did you put some rusty armor on?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna make a note of that. Who was that? That was the haberdasher? Or
How
Papa Yaya?
loudly does that armor creak?
No, that is Papa Yaya that put on
That's
rusty
right.
armor. He's our
costumonger.
weaponless fruit salesman.
Okay.
He's got fruit. Chuck an apple or something. Pineapple's got points. A Durin fruit. How exotic are these fruits he sells?
Right. He's got scurvy preventative orange.
I wouldn't want a pineapple just thrown directly at me.
Right? That would be horrifying.
That would hurt. Yeah.
It would hurt.
Okay. So I think it is 9 p.m. and I think this is a good stopping point for our session tonight. I think it's a good cliffhanger.
Indeed.
We've got a new magical weapon, a iron crown. How many people are dead? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'd say, that's a good solid death toll for
Indeed.
a possibly a third of the way through the adventure.
Are you trying to tell me that Papa Yaya's scurvy preventative orange is a magical weapon? Is that what you're trying to say?
That's what I heard.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. Well, Thorin, thank you so much. This has been super fun.
Indeed.
Yep.
We're gonna do it again, I hear.
Yeah. Well, we have to finish it, right? The people will demand more. And if they, so
I got to know.
Yeah, what's gonna happen? You haven't found anybody you're searching
Dude,
for.
where's
so far.
Sarah?
Yeah.
Where's Edward? Yeah. He's my
where are
best
these
friend.
Gotta get my money back.
Oh, you got to pay your taxes as well.
Gotta get the money first.
All right, folks, we're gonna say good night for tonight, and we'll be back sooner rather than later, hopefully. I will be at Origins next week, so if you're at the Goodman Games booth, say hello. I don't have any official games planned. I'm just a booth babe, but I might be doing some after hours sessions of either Blights or Sky of Crimson Flame, or maybe some new material that I'm writing. So I look forward to seeing you there. Yeah,
Is
that's right.
after hours sessions you shirtless? Is that what's the after hours?
Oh,
Play your
yeah,
cards right.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, depends on how much booze you feed me.
Yeah. Roll a
right.
d20 to see if I take my top off.
Crimson die.
It's definitely going to be in the hotel room.
Hey!
I'm gonna
All
use
right.
all my luck points for that roll.
Delight.
All right.
All right.
Good night, folks. This
Buenas
is Thorin
noches.
Thompson and friends signing off.